Hello, thanks for watching. This is my first beauty tutorial, and I guess I haven't done a beauty one with makeup. I can teach you how to do something, but it will always look different on you than it will look on me, unless we have extremely similar eye shapes or just facial dimensions. It's just not proportions. It's not going to look exactly the same. This is my first one. I just felt to play today and created this with no particular costume in mind. I tend to be cheesy and do the same costume colors on my eyes that the costume would have. Some people would rather just not do that at all. It's really up to you and how loud you want to be. I mean, it's carnival. I feel like it's your one chance to publicly show or just go crazy with makeup. So but this is definitely an intense look for some people, and for some people it'll be like, that's nothing. Especially the size of these gems. These are actually for my Monday wear, and I decided to stick them on my face. They're a bit big, but they definitely give a different kind of look from all the tiny gems that people usually wear. So yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, or just let me know all the information about all the products I have used on the description, and you can also contact me through there. Hope you like it. Thank you.
First, I apply Revlon's Photo Finish primer all over my face, and then I grab some medical tape and place it just in the corner of my eyes to get a more precise eyeshadow application. I then prime my eyelids with Lunamar Cosmetics Gravity Fix Eye Primer and just focus around the eyelid more and carry it upwards. With a big angle brush, I then grab Makeup Geek's Cosmetics Bada Bing, which is a dark brown eyeshadow, and I just create a line right over my crease. So where my eye folds, that's where I start to draw it, and then I grab a terracotta color, which is Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geeks, and just lay it over the brown and start blending that upwards towards my brow bone. To highlight the brow bone, I tab some Shima from Makeup Geek, and then I blend it with the brown. Apply an extra layer of primer, a thick layer, so that the eyeshadow does not stain your lid. Eyeshadows from the electric palette tend to do that just because they're so pigmented and so beautiful that they tend to stain it. So just apply the extra layer of primer. It will also help with a more precise application for the cut crease. Then you're gonna pack on as much color to that lid as you can. You're literally packing eyeshadow over eyeshadow so that color really pops. Try to get as close to the brown as possible, but if not, you don't want them to blend, right? So if not, just grab some of the brown with the angled brush and just go over that white space that is left, just to enhance it more. Sending out a quick text. While you still have the tape on, you want to line your eyes. I use MAC's Cosmetic Blacktrack gel liner, and just follow the tape. Basically, that's what the tape is there for, to help you create a more clean cat eye. And that way, during carnival, when you're waking up 2 hours before to do this, you just do it a lot faster. And I swear this looks a lot more painful than it really is, I promise. I then grab Gonzo from the electric palette and apply that in the inner corners of my eyes just to give it some brightness, and then I line my waterline with black, and then I use some Makeup Geeks, the same brown and the same terracotta I use at the top, to line my lashes. Then I grab some correcting concealer from Makeup Forever, and I grab the yellow, and this will counteract the darkness in my dark circles, the blue, and dab that in before I do my foundation. I use Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation in 228. Honestly, it's my favorite drugstore foundation. It goes on so well and so matte. I always start with the middle of the face and brush that outwards. If there's any streaks or anything, I just grab the beauty blender and dab those away. This always happens to me, literally without fail, every single time. You don't need to contour. I think this is just more of a full face makeup look that I'm teaching you. So, you know, you can easily use bronzer or something, or darker foundation to do this. So I use cream contouring first, and I just do my cheeks by following the top of my hair towards the middle of my eye and the bottom of my hair to meet that line that I first drew. I hope that makes sense. I hope to make a video where I tell you specifically why I contour the way I contour. Remember that what I do on my face may not apply to your face, so please take that into consideration. When contouring, you are trying to hide features that you don't want to accentuate so much. Just like when you're highlighting, you're bringing light to that area of the face. So this is why you create cheekbones, or you fix a crooked nose like mine. But yes, just follow along what I do here, and my what I do to my face tends to work for most people. I would just be very careful with the triangles on the side of your cheeks. You don't want to make those too big, because then you look like a weird skeleton person, and it's not pretty, trust me. You are going to cream contour, and this is like one of your first times doing it, invest in a beauty blender. I swear it will make the world of a difference. Before you add any powder onto your face, you want to apply translucent powder everywhere. That would allow whatever next you apply with powder to blend properly. If you just apply any powder over the cream, it's just going to stick there. I mean any color powders, it's just going to stick there and not blend. So now I'm going over the cream contouring with powder, so like darker powders. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in light, and I just went everywhere that I went with the cream over with the powder. When doing the neck and the jawline, just make sure to carry that down, because you're casting a shadow so that you have a stronger jawline if you don't have a stronger jawline already. I then fill in my eyebrows. Always, if you're using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, it's cream. Basically, if you use any creams, always start in the middle of the eyebrow, because that's the most product you're gonna take towards the eyebrow, and then go towards the sides. That way it will look more natural. Essentially, all you're doing is filling in any gaps that you may have. For some reason, my camera stopped recording the area where I used baking powder, which is all that powder that you see laying on my face right now while I'm doing my eyebrows. It's not too important, but it does help with makeup creasing under your eyes especially. But I'll do a video on how I did that next time. Am I the only one that opens their mouth really awkwardly when applying mascara? I then remove with a large fan brush all that extra powder that I had sitting on my face from baking. And I'm gonna do eyelashes next. I just want to say that the trick to a lash application, seriously, is letting that glue dry for like a good minute. You want it to get really tacky, so just apply the glue and let it sit for a little while, and I promise your life will be a lot easier when you do that. I then apply some gel glitter from Urban Decay in the inner and outer corners, and then I just ended up adding it all at the bottom as well. I mean, it's carnival, come on. Prime your lips if you are going to go with a bold lip color, or honestly any lip color. I decided to go nude for this look because I didn't want anything too crazy, but I did end up adding later on like a slight pink gloss because it was too nude. Primer really helps with, especially with matte lipsticks, so that your lips don't look so dry, and it just helps the lipstick stay a lot longer and not go everywhere on your face. For the gem application, I would give the same tip that I did for the lashes. Let the glue on the gem dry a little bit, especially if they're big gems like the ones I did for this look. For the tiny ones, you don't have to worry too much about that. But I use eyelash glue from Duo, the white one, because it dries clear. For my eyelashes, I use the black one just because I line my eyes, so I figured a darker glue would look great with my eyes. The gems, just play with. Honestly, I feel like people with carnival gems, they just tend to do like really simple looks, but it's carnival, go crazy, go all over, especially on Tuesday. Just have patience, and this is the part that I think you need to allocate yourself the most of the time for, especially if you don't know what design you're gonna do. Like if you could plan it before, that would be great, but if you're there trying to figure out where the gems are gonna go, it's gonna take a lot longer than you want. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.